Hello, you are welcome to my YouTube channel once again. God bless you. In today's video, we are going to discuss a very important something, very important topic, which says 5 easiest way to locate your destiny helper. 5 easiest way to locate your destiny helper. I want you to pay very attentive so that at the end of this video, you are able to catch up. These 5 easiest way. I know everybody wants their destiny helper, and you can only get your destiny helper if you're able to keep to these 5 easiest keys. It will help you a lot. And trust me, I always tell you, knowledge is not a power. Knowledge is just a potential power. After gathering the knowledge, it is when you put it into use that it becomes a real power. So I charge you, always be a somebody of pragmatic. Walk your talk. So number 1 in my list says take massive action. If you want to locate your destiny helper, number 1 thing you must do is to take a massive action. Opportunity always goes around wearing overall looking like a hard work. But if you're able to dive into this hard work and conquer it, that opportunity will now get you closer to your destiny helper. But if you're somebody who is afraid to take a massive action, I am telling you the truth, you will hardly locate your destiny helper. Because where there is an afraid, where there is fear, always lies an opportunity. And where there is opportunity, beside it is always a success. So you as somebody who is looking for his or her destiny helper, don't fear to take a massive action. In one of your actions, it will surely forward you to that your destiny helper. So, and that is it. And that is the number 1. Take massive actions towards your success if you really want to locate your destiny helper. Then in my list here, if you want to locate your destiny helper, number 2 in my list says take a calculated risk. If you want to locate your destiny helper, I am telling you out of experience, take a calculated risk. A risk takers are always a high achievers. So don't be afraid to take a calculated risk, because in every ladders of a calculated risk, there is a success on top. So you need to take this calculated risk. Don't be afraid. Fear is just false evidence against reality. And fear is just a state of mind. Take fear out of you. They will tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't agree with them. You and them is not the same caliber. So all you need to do is to make sure it is a calculated risk. Take it and forward yourself towards your destiny helper. So those people that are taking the risk, it's not that it is with them, but because that is the purpose of their success is greater than the fear of failure in them. And that is exactly what you have to hold in mind. You need to have the same spirit, have the same mindset. Let the purpose of your success become greater than the fear of your failure. And you'll be able to take a calculated risk. And once you do that, you are very closer to your destiny helper. Take it. So number 3 in my list says start your star in your family and keep shining. Start your star in your family and keep shining. You know, I do remember this a Christian proverb that says a charity begins at home. And I believe it 100%. You need to start your light in your family. From there, the people around will see you as a different person among others. And from there, you keep on shining from family to peer group, from peer group to society, from society upward. If there is any opportunity of rewarding your, your good attitude and personality, it will just come directly to you. And that is a destiny helper for you. So start your light in your family and keep on shining. To be a star, you have to shine your light, follow your path, never worry about hovering darkness. For even in the darkest, the star shines brightest. So that little light you have, shine it. It will now attract a higher light, which will now harmonize with the little light you have, now to bring the best brightness which you desire, and that is your success. So shine the light and let it start from your family. In doing so, I'm telling you the truth, you are closer to your destiny helper. So that character, those positive lives that you are living, add value on your life. Once you're able to add value in your life, you are matching yourself closer to your destiny helper. It is verified. Believe what I'm telling you. Just do it. And that is all about the number third in my lists. Keep watching. So we are now moving to a number fourth. The number fourth in my list says, dominate your mind with your desirable sources. Dominate your mind with your desirable sources. I always say you need to keep it constant in mind. That in which you want to achieve in your life, keep it constant in mind. Because once you keep it constant in mind, yes, anything that you need to do to ensure that you are moving towards that your destiny or towards that your success, you will always do it because you have it constant in mind. And once you have it constant in mind, I remember this saying that says that once you keep something constant in mind, you can even remember it unconsciously. You can easily remember it unconsciously. So that means you can even do something towards getting to your destiny helper or your success unconsciously, because what is your mind controls your actions, and that is your success, that is your mind controls action, and your actions is what forward you to your destiny helper. So dominate your mind. Dominate your mind with that your desire, with that your success. That is all about the number fourth in my list. Let your mind be dominated with that your success, that thing that you desired in life, that thing you desired. Once your mind is being dominated by that thought, every little opportunity that comes around will now magnetize to you, because our mind is being if our mind is being magnetized with the dominating thought we have in our mind, and the magnet which dominates this thought in us will now attract to us forces, people, and the circumstances which will naturally harmonize with the nature of this dominating thought we hold in mind, and we now translate it into their physical equivalent by all means. So all you need to do is to have it constant in your mind. Keep it in mind. When your desire is strong enough, you appear superhuman power to achieve. So keep it, let it keep burning in you. Keep it constant in your mind. It will attract you once you keep it constant in mind. That magnet that dominate that thought that will now attract you people. Those people are destiny helpers, those forces are destiny helpers, those circumstances are destiny helpers, which will naturally harmonize with the nature of that dominating thought, which is that sources which you have in your mind. So the number 40 is also one of the most powerful points here. You need to have it constant in mind. Once you have it constant in mind, you are very close to your destiny helper. Get it? So the number fifth and the last in my list says, be prayerful and be watchful. In all your dealings or in all your race towards success, never go without the directions of God. Never keep God aside. Unless if you don't want to achieve your success without violating the right of others. I know you understand what I mean by that. If you want to make your wealth, your success in a very clean hands without violating the right of others, you have to go with God because it is Him that has a direct connection to all you need. Every other ones are just positioning, self-positioning. But this fifth one is a key point. Are you hearing me? So all of them are very important because without position yourself, you can never score a goal. So you need to position yourself in a way that you can easily score the goal. Are you hearing me? So make sure that you apply these 4 points, these 4 things that I have listed. I mean the 5 of them. Make sure that you apply all of them in your life. But the 5th one says be prayerful and be watchful. So always table it to the hands of God. The book of Proverbs chapter 16, reading from verse 3, it says, or from verse 2 to 3, it says, make a plan and present it in the hands of God, and He will make it successful for you. So, and it is the pure truth. Acknowledge God. Even the Proverbs chapter 3, 5, and 6 says, it says, you should not lean in your own understanding, but trust God with all your heart, and He will straight your paths. So in the race of success, acknowledge God in His mightiness. He's capable. He can do everything. Don't try to do it in your own. God will do it in His own power. So before I call it end, I want to just quickly revise this point. Number one in the list says take massive action. If you're able to take a massive action, you are maximizing your opportunity of getting to your destiny helper. 2, take a calculated risk. Risk takers are always a high achievers. The more you are taking risk, is the more you are going beyond a normal human circumstance. And beyond a normal human circumstance comes a reward, because others cannot be able to do it, but you can do it. So, and after doing that which nobody can do, the reward of it becomes an opportunity, and that opportunity grants you a grace of being connected to your destiny helper. Whatever it is after that risk is a reward of that risk, and that reward is surely draw you close to your success. That is the destiny helper. So number third in the list says start your star in your family and keep shining. Number 4, dominate your mind with your desirable success. Then number 5, be prayerful and be watchful. Please, if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my video, comment and share. Let's sharpen our knowledge. It is very nice to achieve your dreams. I tell you, there is no happiness greater than living your dream life. And I know you yourself, you have what it takes to make your dreams come true. What is needed is to unlock that giant lying asleep within you. That giant lying asleep in you. You need to wake it up, and you will see that God will use you personally to get you to that position you desired in life. So I am calling it a day at this point. So all you have to do is to keep on pushing, never give up. Your dreams are possible and you must get there. Thank you and God bless you. Shalom.